Assassin's Creed Origins. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words. Fucking Ubisoft. Assassin's Creed Origins is a new beginning. Creed, take on epic enemies with a whole new combat system. Yes. Explore the Great Pyramids and hidden tombs, and Great Pyramids, and lots of hidden tombs, and more hidden tombs across a country of ancient Egypt. Experience visceral quests that contribute to your overall progression and discover the origin story of the Assassin's Brotherhood. Grind like you've never grind before to get skins, leather, jewels, iron, copper, ore, and have to upgrade everything so fucking mundanely that you'll want to gouge your eyes out with fucking shoe horns. Or you can alternatively just go and buy the chests. They're easily accessible, very easily. Max, stop it, they're not. Yeah, I just added that myself. That's not what Ubisoft said. So yes, guys, Assassin's Creed Origins. What I'm doing here, I'm gonna try not to mention loot crates. I mustn't mention loot crates because when I mention loot crates, I go off in a rant and call everybody. It's bad. This is the 5th or 6th attempt at doing this game, this review, and I'm getting really pissed off now, guys. So I've just been told that I should do the review of the game and just talk about the game, and then do a separate video on just the loot crates of this game. So I'm going to try that. The graphics, guys, let's start with the graphics. The graphics are great. The graphics look really good on this game. I'm very impressed with the graphics, especially the water graphics. You have like a fern leaf just floating around, and you see hippos, crocodiles and all that kind of stuff. It really does look good, the water in this game. The boats, the whole boat play in this game is just great. I've had more fun on the water than I have on the land. It's so damn good. On the subject of the graphics, guys, I've had some nasty frame drops. Not many, 3 or 4, but still they were quite substantial. At one point I even alt and tabbed out to check that it wasn't my PC doing something, but it was actually just the game. So a couple of times I've had frame drops. On the sound wise, the sound's decent in this game, it really is, except the voiceovers, some of them are really atrocious. But the actual sounds of the world are very, very good. Though there is a bug that I've found on the audio, like a buzzing and popping, and the only way I've been able to fix it is to restart the actual game. So that's a bit of a shame. So anyway, the gameplay, it has a campaign which runs right through the spine of the game, and that takes you from level 1 right up to level 40. The problem with the campaign is you can't just do the campaign missions because you will not be high enough level if you just do the campaign missions. You're forced to do the side quests just to level up. For example, as you get, say, towards level 10, you won't be able to do a quest where the level is 15 because you'll just die. You'll do no damage to well, hardly any damage, and they'll pretty much two-shot you. So you are forced into a grind. The grind isn't there as a side thing if you want to just kind of do shit to your gear. The grind is essential. You can't avoid the grind. You have to do the grind or you can't do the game. The game is made around the grind. The grind is central. It's the central part of this game. You have to do all these other mundane things because you will not be high enough level to do the actual campaign quests. I don't like that. I'm being forced into a grind, and the grind is awful. It is one of the most boring grind. In fact, no, it's the most boring grind I've ever done. The missions are, honestly, you would think the brief was make the missions as mundane and boring as you can. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the brief, guys, because they've made loot crates to solve all of that for you that you pay for with real money, which I'm doing a video for at the end. I will not get it, Mac. Don't Mac. No. So the grind, guys, it's like go to a settlement. There's 7 guards there. Kill them all. Steal the loot. Job done. There's a little bit of XP. Next one, go to a settlement, a few guards there. Hang on, that's the same settlement. Yeah, kind of. Kill everybody, loot the chest. Alright, next, go to the settlement, kill the guards, and loot the crest. Oh, we've got a different one now. Go over there and loot some treasure there. 2 treasure chests there, guarded by hippos. My goodness, guys, hippos. Me rigid. The first time I came across hippos, I almost died because I was laughing. I had tears. I was laughing so much I couldn't even fight. I ended up just spamming my way through the actual fight with the hippos because I had water in my eyes with the tears. These hippos just open their mouths and run at you with their mouths open. It was fucking hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
So yeah, that was a good moment. You have crocodiles, you have packs of wolves, you have all kinds of animals that'll rip you apart, lions, tigers and bears, oh my, and all that kind of shit. And you need all their pelts. You need all their pelts, guys, because another thing you have to do in this game that is not sort of an option, it's a must. You have to upgrade your gear, you have to upgrade your braces, you upgrade your chest piece, because if you don't, you will do shit damage in this game. Same if you're an archer, you have to upgrade your wristband, you have to upgrade your quiver, or you'll be carrying like 3 or 4 arrows. And the archery in this game, honestly, is fucking dreadful to start with. I felt like I had one of them toy bows and arrows with the rubber sucker on the end. It was just fucking rancid, guys. It really was. But the actual combat was even worse. The melee combat was so bad, I actually went fucking bows and stealth, because honestly, guys, the melee combat it's all lock-on because it's built around a controller, and we all know controllers suck. And if controllers don't suck, why is it, answer me this, all those pro controller users, if controllers are so good, why do all the games have auto-aim? Exactly, point proven. Controllers suck. 2 thumbs on the top of 2 sticks. That. How are you supposed to get control like that? And you don't. That's why your guy looks like he's got a blindfold on and he's using his fucking knees. He's lunging to the left, then lunging to the right. Oh, you're over here. Lunge there. Oh, you're over there. Lunge. It looks ridiculous. He just lunges everywhere. And then the only way you can fight properly is if you lock onto the enemy, and then it just becomes Simon Says. Oh, in fact, I had a little song that when I was actually fighting like this. It was kind of like spam, 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 block, heavy attack, block, spam, spam, spam. He's going to do a shield break, spin, spin, spam, 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 heavy block. And it was just kind of like that, just rinse and repeat combat until I ground him down and killed him. It was just so boring. It was just so boring, guys. So I decided, and this is a good thing about the game, is you can put your perks where you want to whatever you like. If you like, you might like the melee combat. You might want to go into melee combat with poison blades and a nice berserk mode, which is quite funny, where you can go in and sneak behind a guard and piss him off, and he goes and attacks all his mates, which is quite funny. But I went the total opposite. I went down the assassin's kind of stealthy archery mode, and like I say, the archery was garbage at first, but as I got more perks in, the archery got really good, and I mean really good. I love the archery in this game now. I've got a predator bow, which is cruise missiles. My arrows are guidable. It's fucking awful, guys, but hilarious at the same time. I hate it but love it. It's ridiculous and dumbed down, and it doesn't belong anywhere in games, but I'm pleased it's in because it's fucking hilarious. I'll just get you with this arrow. Just like I'm looking to me left and firing to me right, and I don't care, because then I'll just guide the arrow to his face. And it is so satisfying guiding an arrow into someone's eye. It's just brilliant. And I've upgraded my quiver to max level, and I've upgraded everything on that side. I'm almost maxed out now on the actual archery side, and my arrows are doing devastating damage, and I can usually take down a whole fort from range. It's so good, and I finish the rest off by stealth dropping on their face and just killing them like that, or killing them in their sleep. I'm having a blast, guys, in the stealth archery mode. It's done very, very well in this game once you get past the first few perks with it, and I've got myself a legendary bow as well. And another good thing about this game is you can upgrade your gear. So let's say you drop a level 6 bow that you really love, and you're now, you've used it for hours and hours, and you're now level 12. You can go to a blacksmith, click upgrade on that bow, and that bow becomes level 12 as well. Costs a damn fortune of in-game currency called drachmas, but it's still good, or drachmas should I say, but it's still a grind. It's still an awful grind, just having to get all the stuff, the pelts and everything, and it's the amount of deers that I've shot. You kind of hijack merchants, which is a lot more lucrative, but they don't always carry everything you need, so ultimately you're going to have to just start grinding animals, and it's so fucking boring, guys. But you have to do it if you want to complete the quests and you want to progress through the game. It's a giant grind, guys. Thankfully though, Ubisoft have added a nice little solution. It's called get your fucking wallet out, Mac, don't go down this road, and buy all the gear that's in the game. That's right, guys, everything that's in the game that you've already paid for, you can buy it again and get it quicker. And you know what their excuse is? Oh, it's for people that Mac, don't do this. It's for people that have jobs and they just can't put the hours in. Yeah. And who's going to fall for that? Which moron actually believes that, guys? If you believe that, then I don't think there's much hope for you. Do you know how many games I've completed just playing like a couple of hours, 2 or 3 days a week? Hundreds of games that I've completed like that. And I'll tell you why. Have you ever heard of saving the game? This is a single player game. It's a single player game. That argument doesn't wash, guys. That argument does not wash, guys. It's a single player game. It's not going anywhere. Even if you can only play for 4 or 5 hours a week, you can save the game and just play them 4 or 5 hours, then save the game and then come back the week after. It isn't going anywhere. You know, you're not competing against anybody. It's a single player game. If it takes you 6 months to play the game and beat it, then hey, let it take you 6 months. You do not need these crates. It's a lie. It's a big fat fucking lie. And all these game reviewers that side with the publishers and say that that's the reason are just fucking brown-nosing sellouts. And they know it, they know it, they know it. Nothing happens if you don't complete the game in a month. You don't get fucking syphilis or anything like that. You could come back easily a couple of months later and finish the fucking game. There is no place for these loot crates. You can buy literally everything, and I'm doing a whole video on this because I'm so fucking disgusted on that. But let's get back to the game of Assassin's Creed Origins. It's way too much like Far Cry with the beast taming and all that kind of stuff. There's way too much grind in this. It is a fun game. I haven't played it for a massive amount of time, but I've played it long enough to see exactly what the gameplay is like, and I've leveled up pretty much to max the bow side of things. So I've played it long enough. I've played it pretty much the same amount of time as all the other YouTubers who do reviews. I think Jim Sterling got to level 20, ACG got to level 20. Well, I'm about 2 hours off level 20, and I've done pretty much everything, and that's it. It's just not a brilliant game, guys. It's certainly not worth the price tag that they're asking for it. It's just a massive, massive grind. You might like it, you might want to do the grind. If you do, then go ahead and buy it, because you'll have fun if you like that kind of thing. But for me, I don't mind grinding, providing it is a fun grind and the reward's worth having. But it's just not. This game is built around loot crates. It's built around the grind so that you'll go and buy the loot crates. That's what this game is. It's a disgrace to fucking gaming, and I don't think anybody should be condoning this bullshit in games. It's ruining the industry, and it's about time it fucking stopped. This kind of system belongs in free-to-play games, not games that cost fucking £60 for the deluxe edition, which in my opinion is the full fucking game. The standard edition is not the full game. You're not getting the full fucking game. It's a disgrace. Ubisoft are one of the worst fucking culprits of it. It's bullshit. It's bad for the industry. F*** yous.